Right here is a new addition. The painter, the man that did that, the painter that did that also did this bowl. This is very old. I don't know when this was. This was done back in, I think when he was in college. I think it's probably from the, well, it's from the 70s probably. Maybe it was after he got out of college. After he got out of, yeah, it was after college, I think. In the 70s, maybe 75 or something, 76, I don't know. But anyway, I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. This is coming out the kitchen. And this is looking toward the front. But anyway, for most practical purposes, the house is done. Now there's one piece that's got to be put on over there on that far edge. That far edge hasn't been done. There's a lot of stuff that hasn't been done, but pretty much ready. This is the deck on the back. So anyway, that's that. Oh, this is an interesting thing. I was walking down the street the other day talking to this friend of mine about about carts and stuff like that used for gardening, and then went around the corner and there was this cart there that somebody was throwing away. It's missing one wheel, and even with 3 wheels it works great. So I've got to get a new wheel for that, but that is really that is a great find. And those are the kind of things that those are the kind of things that I try to always look into. I don't know if I told you or not. I don't think I have. I've been making videos obviously for a while, but I've got this whole box is full of patterns. These are like 1980s patterns and stuff. And there's probably 200 of them. This box is completely full. I don't know if there's any more. I think it's just that one box. But this is a huge freaking box. There's like probably 200 patterns, maybe more in there. And I'll be getting back. I'll be doing something with that. And this is what I'm working on. Some of you remember that. This is the way my work goes a lot of times. That painting that you see there, that square painting, those symbols and those numbers got added, and that's the way I work a lot. Just like this piece right here. I mean, this piece, like this piece right here, these pieces right here. This is from 1990, the first Gulf War, us and them, and then all this other stuff like this, that. This 1, 2, 3 more. Totally different elements got added to that over the years. So that's kind of the way my work goes. That's what I like to do. But I wanted to show you what else I've been doing as my respirator that I got. I was down after the oil spill. I went down to the Gulf. And right in here, this is like right around Tampa. And so when you get here, first of all we flew into Tampa, and then we took a schooner out to the site of the oil leak. And right there, you leave Tampa and then you get to Palermo. There's a little tiny island there called Palermo, and then you get there. And then from Palermo, you can't even go by boat because the oil is so thick and the sludge is so incredible that you can't even get through it. So you have to be on these. There's like a little hovercraft, and so we traveled by hovercraft from Palermo to the actual site, where at this point, what they're doing now, and this is something that's unbeknownst to most people, is that they have given up on trying to stop that oil leak. And what they've done is they've added glue. And so what they're doing is that they're trying to, and this is something that they've been thinking about, was probably a conspiracy. That what happened was that at that particular area, and let's go back to the map. I mean, if you look at the map, it all starts to make a lot of sense. Because when you go into some place like that, when you're up there, when you're in Palermo, and then you start going, but when you went, like there's where we started off, right there, in Tampa. And then you got to Palermo, and then you went to the site. But when you got to the site, what you noticed is that it is almost a direct shot between Palermo and Tampa. And the oil is coming out of there, and it's for some reason it's making a triangular shape. One of the offshoots of this oil is going straight to Palermo. The other one is going straight to Tampa. So what's happening is that the whole thing is becoming coagulated because of the glue that they've been adding. So what they're doing now is they're going to try to do it. They don't know if they're going to be able to succeed, but they think that they're going to be able to gluify all the oil. And then there'll be a small, it won't be very obtrusive, it'll only be about a couple of million square miles of parking lot island there that, once they bring in, dirt and stuff, they can grow stuff there. But these other two main flows that are going from the oil leak, one to Palermo and then the other one to Tampa, are becoming solid, and they're like at this point 12 to 15 feet thick and 100 feet wide, and those are going to be the highways that connect this. And then it's going to be a tourist and an industrial zone. So it's, I don't think we should worry about it so much, and just thank our lucky stars that everything is going to be okay. All right, I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.